One. I'm John Miglash for the WDMA and the International Society for Strategic Marketing. It's freezing here today. We got 3 inches of snow, and it's April 11th. The radio said it's the new normal. I think that may be right. Scary thought. Okay, so let's go see what the news is for today. First of all, Amazon is now accepting cash. Okay, why? Didn't you like that you could just walk out with stuff with your phone in your pocket? I never tried it. We don't have any near me. I don't buy from Amazon for the most part, except my own books. Here you go. My book, Spinning Strong to Gold. Anyhow, Amazon was going to be cited with discrimination charges because not everybody has credit cards and they tend to go along somewhat racial lines. It's not my data. The 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 pilgrims up in northern Wisconsin, the retirees, the pensioners don't have credit cards. I know it's only about 65% have credit cards in northern Wisconsin, but Amazon isn't likely to get up there anytime soon. You didn't see that one coming, did you? Right, but it's true. It actually happens to be true. Okay, so on that note, I wanted to go loop around a bit on I'm not sure where. Oh, I put it over here. Yeah. Patagonia cracks down on Wall Street uniforms. Here's another one not lined up exactly right. Okay, we get them a little cold. You say, why are you having some trouble? Because there's so many things going on here. Anyway, the Wall Street uniform apparently is the Patagonia bubbly vest with their own corporate logo. So Chase Bank or something on the Patagonia. And now it's saying to these firms who've embraced the Patagonia outfit that they're not going to put logos on of companies they don't like, which is fine. They can do whatever they want. Denial of service, that was the basis for the anti-discrimination laws. I think they're discriminating against rich Wall Street executives. Someone ought to do a class action suit, and if anyone get it? And if anyone could, it's those crackpots on Wall Street. Anyway, but Land's End will probably come through. I've noticed my Land's End shirt has no logo whatsoever. I would have liked that little lighthouse, which of course is hilarious because Land's End is basically in a cornfield. Okay, you can see we're having a good time today, which brings me over to Foster's on why it's bringing back Good Call after a 4-year absence. Foster's is reviving the Good Call advertising, which I didn't really know much about because my daughter who went to Australia for about a year in a couple of stints said they don't really drink Foster's in Australia. But it has 60% of the lager beer market in the UK because they can't check it out. Anyway, here's a whole bunch of baloney about what their Good Call advertising did. But here's the part I wanted to get to. Why did they, if it did all this great stuff, gave them a 60% market share in the lager category, why did they end it? Here, when Foster's ended the Good Call campaign in 2014, it cited a need to evolve the brand. Speaking at the time, the brand said men's attitudes had shifted from the laid-back and carefree to a more can-do attitude of ingenuity. Or ingenuity. Ingenuity. Sorry. Anyway, so on that note, going over here, back here, you scroll down here, you get into Foster's, and you got this, watch this. Here we go. Video unavailable. It hasn't stopped. I just wanted you to know that. I want you to see that the uploader has not made this video available in your country. Right? You heard it here first, folks. It's that EU crazy that went through on March 25th. Watch out for your copyright because it's going to screw things up. But I couldn't just go that far and not go all the way. So we'll go over here to, where's my Foster's? Here it is. We'll give you a taste.
G'day.
Hi, it's John from Norwich.
Jacko.
I'm going on holiday and I'm worrying about my hairy back.
How hairy are we talking, mate?
Pretty hairy. Should I wax it?
Hold the shears, mate. There's nothing wrong with a back
Hold
beard.
the
Some of the
shears.
greatest men in history have been hairies. Julius Caesar, Bill Shakespeare, and even my great-uncle Dazza all had backs a kookaburra could nest in. Are you happier saying I'm a man who's follically endowed, or a man who waxes his own body? We're not saying one is right and one is wrong. The second one's definitely wrong.
Good advice. Thanks, guys.
And remember, Jacko, waxing's for cars. Hooroo!
Foster's. Good call.
Yeah, we got a lot of those. I could, oh, gee, I could laugh about that a long time, which brings me to another spot, which is time to rethink neuromarketing. It's no longer just snake oil. And this is from Ad Age, of course. Look at this. Look what Ad Age, their site is just, you can't cut and paste it. You can't PDF it. It just jumps around. Okay. It's time. See if I can get you. No, I can't get it. It's time to put your thinking caps on, or at least get your test subjects to do it. Nielsen now has 16 neuro labs globally. Okay. Mars released a study saying that their neuro research by Media Science predicted a sales impact. Look at that jump around. I don't know what the deal is with Ad Age's website, but it's got to be something crazy, as you just can't access it. I have to go through all kinds of hoops, which is why I'm late today. Mars released a study saying that it predicted the sales impact of ads accurately 78% of the time, which is better than a coin toss, which is where the survey results came from. Neurotechnologies uses MRI, uses facial coding, eye tracking, expression change, galvanic skin response. All of them have their pluses and minuses and detractors. But Procter & Gamble mainly uses EEG, which measures some response. It's kind of like a lie detector test. But it's inexpensive, because the MRI, you got to put yourself in an MRI machine, basically. And it's expensive and uncomfortable for the test subjects. Although, they should try those stand-up MRI machines. That might work better. And they've got a new one coming along, infrared spectroscopy, which uses more like an EKG or an EEG tester. Initial discoveries stem from researchers suggesting that there's a buy button. Like if we could find that spot that gets excited when you buy something. Now, I have to say, what I buy has something to do with my excitement level. For example, yesterday, on the way home, my wife texted me and said, "We're out of toilet paper. Could you pick up some?" Now, I don't know if you've been shopping for toilet paper lately, but the holes in the toilet paper, they used to be about this big. Now they're getting about this big. And so there's just a rim of paper. And the rolls look the same size. But if you look at them from the top, there's no paper. It's just an emptiness. They're selling emptiness. And I guess they think we won't notice. But the problem is you have to change them often. And they don't unroll very well because the core is only, it's only little. And so I have to evaluate all of these different ones. And it's just not worth it. I have no excitement. I have anger. Okay? So if you want to fix that, fix the toilet paper rolls. I am a traditionalist in paper toilet paper rolls. I want the old ones back that fit on the little roller. And then you get extra. They sell you extra paper. Then they don't even fit in a slot. I mean, they don't even work. It's like, how could you unengineer? You go back to the patent. Look at the dimensions. You goofed it up. Anyway, there is no such place as a brain button, right? That's why. You get excitement. And they say that the emotional area of the brain is better than the intellectual area. Again, what am I buying, right? If I'm buying a computer, it's a pretty intellectual thing. It doesn't get emotional at all anymore. I just want 8 gig of RAM, okay? Sexual stimuli almost always gets attention, but it's often quickly followed by an emotional response of either disgust or disapproval or guilt, maybe, depending on the site you're on. Okay, one thing that they do point out is that your response to a brand is quicker than their measurement capabilities, and that's why they want to go for this. Okay, so there's still plenty of snake oil in it. They're not sure quite what to say. I would say people in surveys and focus groups often don't say what they really think or feel or will do, and it doesn't reflect how they make decisions. You know why that is? Because we don't understand the way we make decisions. I don't know how either. I mean, picking a toilet paper roll by the smallest hole in the center, by the least emptiness. I'm John Miglash. Oh, what's next? Why don't you try A/B testing? Let's get down to the bottom of this. When we did this with Lovesac, we actually showed them how we could test different campaigns and drive traffic to their stores with mail. And because there was significant impact, we could have significant measurement. Give me a call. We'll talk about how to test your advertising. I'm John Miglash.